Hindi ako sasuko, lalaban hanggang sa dulo. Hindi ako sasuko, lalaban hanggang sa dulo. Taglay ko, ang puso ng kampiyon. 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 Makakamukha ang pangarap, huwag na huwag kang bibitaw. Limitado ang paligid, layuan mo ang tanaw. Daming rason para sumubok, buhay natin isa lang. Hindi paramihan, kundi kung ano mas matindag. Ang lumiban, sa kahuli-huli ang proseso o manatili. Hanggat hindi tapos ang proyekto, maraming duda. Ako'y sininang para kumumpleto sa kulang ng mga rumagasang natupso ng preno. Simulan na ang pagmarcha, huwag pahawa sa tumpok na nawala. Ganyan ng Pilipino, takot di pinapahalata. Kung kaya ng iba.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another round of ProEx Basketball Talks. For tonight, we twist things a bit. We have 4 lovely ladies instead of the usual guys. Okay, now before we call on them, tatawagin ko muna ang aking regular at boss, Dodo, Melicor.
Nadali mo na naman ako, brother. Good afternoon, good evening to you. Ikaw ang boss namin eh. Thank you very much for always having us, bro. Thank you.
Of course, interested ako sa mga mga prospects natin para bago sila sumikat, bro. Or unless sikat na sila, nakausap na natin.
Oo, di tsaka ito, talented, magaganda, matatalino. So, I'm excited to have them on the show also, bro.
Speaking of talented, nagulat ako sa iyo dito sa isang co-host natin.
Kala ko ako yung talented.
Talented ka na, given na yun eh. Ito nagugulat ako kasi ito parating, ewan ko, parang minsan stiff, nakakatakot. Pero this I gotta see kung totoo yung sinasabi mo. Alright? Everybody, let's welcome Chadrick, Timbol.
Hi guys, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me here, and I hope you enjoy.
Yan. Chad, I wanna see what you gotta do. Yung hidden talent mo.
Sobrang bilib ako dyan sa batang yan. Pero mas magaling yung tatay.
Okay, alright. Anyway, let's call on our lovely faces for tonight. No? First, let's call on Miss Dea Sarmiento.
Hello po.
Hi, Dea.
Hello, Dea. How are you?
Okay lang po.
Then, we also have Ienne Galgana.
Hi po. Thank you for having me.
Hi, Ian.
Hello. And then, we also have Miss Monique Fetalvero.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for having me.
Hey, Monique.
Hello, Monique. And last but not the least, we have Issa Martires.
Hello po.
Hi, Issa.
Nahihiya pa, bro.
Oh, naiya pa.
Kaya dapat si Chad, paano mo? You need to get him to talk.
Baka nahihiya din yan.
Ako, Chad. Wag ah. Anyway,
Bro,
yeah.
itong mga girls na to, medyo, I know them. Si Issa, matagal na nagpo-ProEx, together with Bea and si Ienne, si Monique. I've heard of her, and also si Rocco Insanto is a friend of her brother. Mamaya ka na mag-shout out, Monique, pero yun. Kaya kahit paano, sinusundan ko yung mga basketball nitong 4 na to. And I'm so proud of them.
True. Nga eh. Baga, marami naman talaga actual girls who are into it. Even my niece is into it. So, I'm really happy to be talking to them, to these girls like now. Kung I want to know why basketball. Pero before we get into that, let's ask them, isa-isa, how are you girls doing right now? Kumbaga, I don't know if you have school or you have or you're on vacation. Let's start with Monique.
I'm doing well po, and this is just summer for me. School just ended a month ago, and now it's all on training now.
All right. How about you, Dea?
Same po. Nag-end yung school April 30, so summer po ako ngayon. And nagtitrain lang po ako ng basketball.
Ian?
I'm doing fine naman po. And I'm in summer right now and school's about to start again. So, yun.
Okay. And of course, Isa.
Hi po, I'm doing well rin po. And I'm on summer vacation right now. And I also train with my dad and my brother.
Oh, alright. Okay. Bro, ikaw naman.
Thank you, bro. Then alala ko lang, may meme na nilabas ng ProEx, nasa meme si Ienne tsaka si Issa. So naalala ko lang bigla. Anyway, first question ko. Who influenced you to play basketball? Was it your dad, your mom, your brother, your sister? Who influenced you to play? Let's start with you, Ienne. Kasi ikaw yung naalala ko sa
Uh,
meme.
yeah, so my whole family is actually into sports, like outdoor, like activities, parang ganon. So, and then I saw my cousin, they're playing basketball. So, before kasi my first sport was actually football. And then I saw my cousin and my ninong, they were playing basketball and they influenced me to join and train with them. So, now I'm playing basketball.
Wow. Quick follow-up question. Are you better than your cousin now?
Ay, hindi naman po.
Hindi,
Mas
okay.
magaling pa rin po siya.
Okay. Next, Isa, ikaw, since ikaw rin yung nasa meme, who influenced you to play the sport?
Probably my dad po and my dad's side's family because they've been playing po for as long as I can remember. And I guess it's like a way for me to bond with them na rin po.
Nice. And Monique, who influenced you to play?
Actually, my whole family is really into sports, like Ian's family, and but the people who really influenced me the most are my dad and my brother, who actually I kept on watching their games and I got inspired to do the same.
Nice. And ikaw, yung pinaka hindi ninenervyos, Dea, sino nag-influence sa'yo?
Yung tito ko po, like before, lagi siya pupunta sa court every morning and like 5 years old pa lang po ako noon and I always go with him sa court and he influenced me talaga to play basketball.
Nice. Thank you, girls. Tama, hindi ka na. And Mr. Co-host, may questions ka for the girls?
Yes. Actually, since nakita ko na yung mga answers nyo, most of your family members are really into basketball. Gusto ko lang i-ask, at what age or when did you realize that you like to play basketball? Let's start with Isa.
For me, I was in grade 5 when I started playing basketball because before I tried other sports na rin, but then basketball really stuck to me.
Si Bea naman next.
As I've said, yung tito ko, lagi siya nasa court before and doon ko na-realize na I like to play, na I'm interested in the sport, kaya I tried to play basketball. I played with him every morning. And then, actually, ProEx is one of the first basketball camps I joined. So, dun ko rin po na-realize na I really like to play basketball.
Si Monique naman.
For me, I started maybe around 7 years old since, like what I mentioned kanina, my brothers and my dad play basketball. So my weekends are full of basketball. So that's literally what we do during the weekends, watch basketball. And ayun, parang I fell in love with the game na rin while watching.
Last but not the least, si Ienne.
Same as Monique, I realized I like playing basketball when I was 7 years old. And yeah, and my ninong and my cousin influenced me. So I joined a basketball camp under Coach Nick Jorge and Coach Monica Jorge. So yeah, I realized I like playing basketball.
Okay, thank you. Next question, Sir Brian.
Yan, galing.
Pinapasa na sa akin.
Galing. Nice, Chad.
Good, Chad. Anyway, I like to ask the girls. Girls, yung sa ano, have you ever been parang teased about taking basketball? Kasi, di ba, I mean, let's face it, there are some who feel that dapat are into other sports pero still kayo yung mga rare breed who took up basketball. How do you deal with that? Let me start with Issa.
For me po, I wasn't really teased naman po. My family, my friends are really supportive of me when I decided to play basketball, and I'm really grateful for that.
All right. How about you, Dea?
Usually I play with my neighbors and puro boys po sila, pero wala. Dun ko rin na-realize na I really love the sport kasi I always play with them kahit minsan nga, most of the time ako nga lang po yung girl sa game. So,
Okay. Monique?
No one really teased me about it. It was more of maybe my mom tried to make me play volleyball. I tried, but I realized it's not my calling. So I stuck with basketball, and now my mom's one of my supporters in the stands.
Nice. All right. How about Ian?
Same as everyone else, no one really teased me, and my fam was super supportive. So yeah, like they let me join a camp, like a lot of basketball camps, and yes, parang supportive naman din sila.
Yun. All right. Doc. Mute. Naka-mute ka, bro.
Tinitesting ko lang kung tama. Nakamute. Hindi, na ano ako sa sinabi ni Monique na when your mom watches you sa stands. Girls, when you play against, when you play competitively, tapos yung mom nyo or dad nyo nasa stands, nakikita nyo ba kunyari, pag may turnover kayo, nakikita nyo bang frustrated sila? Or pagka nakashoot kayo, sobra yung palakpak or yung sigaw? Or pag may nag-foul sa inyong malakas, nagagalit din sila dun sa opposing player? Kamusta yung parents nyo as a cheerleader? Let's start with you, Ian.
All I can hear is they're just cheering, like all the family members of my teammates. So parang ang ingay lang. So I'm just trying to focus on the game. So after the game ko na sila aalok-abahin. Gano'n.
Ikaw, Monique.
Actually, whenever I have a game, before the game starts, I look for them in the stands. But during the game, I don't really look at them because I think my focus will go out of the court. So parang I don't look at them na lang. It's just more of I hear them cheering on. And after the game na lang kami magtitinginan.
Ikaw, Dea.
very supportive naman po and laging nag-cheer. Hindi naman po nagagalit. Minsan, kinakabahan sila kapag nahulog, ganun. Pero lagi po sila nag-cheer.
And you, Issa?
Same rin po. Very loud cheerleaders. Same with Ian. Because we used to play in the same team. And then I try not to look at them also while playing because I feel like I'm gonna lose my focus.
Okay. Bro, bago ka ipasa kay Chad, I'd like to show you this ball. Siyempre, deflated pa siya. Pero this ball, MDC Sports is our sponsor. We give away one ball every week. They are the official basketball of several tournaments, including the Vismin Cup. They do 5x5, 3x3. So, hindi nyo lang mahawakan pero sobrang kapit nito. Ganda nitong ball. And I love it, and I thank them for sponsoring our show. Thank you, MDC Sports. And to win this ball today, siguro sa next round of questions, Sir Brian, if you can ask them a question and whoever answers it correctly, I'll have it delivered to you tomorrow, yung ball. Thank you. Go ahead, Chad.
Before anything else, naisip ko lang, sino yung nag-i-inspire sa inyo maglaro? Or like, may mga motivation ba kayo kaya kayo naglalaro? Let's start with Monique.
For me, maybe my motivation is really to be better than who I was, who my skills were before, like maybe a day ago, or just always be better than the past, the past Monique. Just yeah, be better.
Okay, thank you. Si Issa?
Same with Monique. I really want to improve on myself and my skills. Also na rin, since we're in the pandemic, I want to stay fit and healthy.
Okay, thank you. Dea?
Actually, my tito talaga yung nag-inspire sa akin to um, pursue basketball. And this pandemic, like Issa said, sobrang I want to stay fit and committed sa sport. Even if it's hard, pero yeah, I stay committed and I train every day.
Okay, lastly, si Ienne.
My motivation is my younger self when I was like 7 years old, because I was just like I was like so small. So parang ako yung petite sa mga team, ganon. So parang pwede mo lang akong i-push doon. So I wanna make my younger self proud na parang, yay, I'm here, I can do this now. Ganon.
Thank you for the answers. Pass ka na ba, Sir Brian?
Sige. Wag lang malakas, ha? Anyway, I'm just curious. I'd like to ask the girls, can you give me your heights? Let's start with Ian. Yung mga height nyo.
Height?
Huwag kayong matawa. Hindi naman nakakatawa. Height naman. Ano gusto nyo? Wait?
Height.
Huwag mo rin ako tatanungin, ha?
No, they're just curious.
I'm 5 flat.
Okay. How about you, Monique?
I think I'm 5 flat or 5'1".
Okay. Dea?
5'5" po.
Oh, okay. Issa?
5'4" po ata. Not sure.
Wala nang masama sa mga height nyo. Ba't masyado kayong conscious sa height nyo?
Ako, 5 something, sir.
Chad, ikaw anong height mo ulit?
5'8" na po.
Sige.
Wow, Chad.
2 inches na lang, aabutan mo na. Anyway, girls, I wanna ask you naman, looking ahead, no? Kumbaga, you have a lot of years of basketball on your end. How serious are you? For example, there's a local pro league now for women. And I'm hearing that there are other groups who are planning to put up a professional women's league, basketball league. Is that something that would interest you at some point in your career when you get older? Let's start with Ian.
Right now, yes. Well, actually, sana sa future then makasali ako doon so I can really improve on myself and really stay fit because health is wealth.
All right. How about you, Monique?
As of now, I think it is actually one of my plans. I really want to develop myself and be prepared to showcase my skills and talent to the people who are willing to watch women's basketball.
There?
Same po kay Monique. As of now, I have plans then of joining. But I'll see. I'm not really sure pa as of now, pero I have plans.
How about you, Issa?
If given an opportunity po, sure po, I wanna join. But right now, I'm not really sure po.
Alright. Bro, bago ko ipasa sa'yo, let's acknowledge lang yung social media natin, no? Carol Felix Timbol says, good afternoon. Ellen Rose Bento hello, Ienne. Hello, Issa. And hello, and hi, Dea. All from her. Then Tina Valdez, hello, Ian and Issa. Chris Bautista, never mind this comment. Huwag lang kwenta. Okay. Joshua Alter Gabuhat Doner. Shout out guys, lalo na sa pinaka-idol ko, Tito Menardo Puzon Melicor.
Ayaw lumabas dito sa feed ko yun. Buti na lang.
Yun. Then Ding Manila says, hi Dea. Cons Raquel says, hello Dea. Kiki Bentos says, yay. And Ariel Pantaleon says, go Nick. Alright, bro, ikaw naman.
Okay. Ako next question ko for the girls. When you watch basketball, girls or boys or UAAP, NBA, whatever, what impresses you the most? Handles, speed, taas ng talon, shooting, defense, leadership. Curious lang ako kasi alam ko when my son watches basketball, alam ko kung ano nagpapa-impress sa kanya. Kayo, when you watch on TV, yung mga favorite teams niyo or players, what impresses you as a basketball player? Issa?
For me po, I think all of the aspects really impress me because they're all really important. But I think especially the finishes. Yes, super impressed po ako doon.
Yung mga end one. Nice. And ikaw, Dea, yung hindi nininervyos.
Same naman po, all aspects, important yun. Pero yung unity ng whole team, like how they play together, yun po siguro yung sobrang na-impress ako. Kasi dun talaga, like, nakikita how hard they work and yung chemistry ng team, intelligence na rin po. Dun ko nakikita, parang dun din ako namomotivate and na-inspire to do better sa basketball.
Nice. Thanks, Dea. Parang gusto ko tang gamitin sa mima, chemistry Okay. Monique, ikaw, what impresses you?
For me, everything naman is really impressive. But what really stands out is maybe the hustle of each player and maybe the shot creating also. It's really entertaining to watch.
Nice. And you, Ian?
Same as Dea, like the unity and the teamwork of the team, because feels like they know each other, so they know how each of their players play. So parang, shooter yan. So, I'm gonna make a play for them to shoot para yung team namin maka-point. So parang, yan, teamwork. And as well as the guidance of the coach, na parang magaling siyang instructor sa kanila. Gano'n.
Nice. Kaya, the reason I asked that is I wanted to see talaga kung na-observe niyo ba yung game, and I appreciate your answers. Tama, basketballista nga kayo. And Brother Brian, gusto mo bang mamigay na ng bola?
Oh, sige, pwede. Or hindi, wait, isa pang round, isang round
sige.
ko.
Sige.
Para meron silang konting clue.
Sige, style lang 'yun para makapakita ko ulit yung bola. Go ahead.
Hindi, si Chad naman. Chad muna
Go ahead.
natin.
Wala ka bang question para sa mga girls na napapasmile sila, Chad?
Kundi ikaw papatalungin namin sa kanila.
Switch topic tayo konti. If I'm not mistaken, all of you are high school students, if I'm right. Ask ko lang, lalo this pandemic, how do you balance your studies and sports right now? Let's start with Issa.
For me, time management has really been important in my life. So I make sure to set a schedule for my ACADS and my extracurriculars and make sure to make time for each because every aspect of my life is important. And I want to give proper time to each and make sure that I'm doing my best in all of them.
Thank you, thank you. Yen, next.
As much as possible, I try to schedule things like in a week or in a day, para like just like Isa, like I can give proper time for each. Para hindi naman masyadong kulang, tas masyadong may free time ganon. So parang lahat magawa ko at matapos ko on time.
Next, Monique. Thank you for.
Same as Issa and Ian, na parang time management is really important and prioritizing the tasks needed to be done. And also what's needed is the proper mentality to do each things and to know which is needed to be done so that my future or the future will be okay for me.
Okay, thank you. So lastly, the
Same sa kanilang lahat. Very important yung time management. And I always make sure na I make time, I give time sa ACADS and basketball. And also for myself.
yun, thank you for the answers. Tama-tama talaga. Time management super halaga lalo ngayon high school. 'Di ba tito? Sila Rocco po ba? Ganun din.
Yes, very important
Yes,
time management. Good job, Chad. Galing mo.
Para nag-research si Chad.
Galing. Baka nag-stalk sa mga Instagram niyo si Chad, ha? Hindi ba, Chad?
Ay, follow lang katapat niyan.
Naks! Yung pala sikreto. Okay. I wanna put somebody in the spotlight here. Kumaga, tawag dito. I know your dad and I've been talking to your grandfather. For the benefit of those who may not know that Issa is the apo of the PBA legend Rosario Yoyong Martires. All right. So Isa, I'm just curious. Does your Dodo tell you any stories? Gives you any advice about you playing basketball?
Yes po. When we have family gatherings, he tells like stories about his basketball days and gives me advice on how to play better and improve. My dad na rin po.
Mm. Did he ever tell you anything about the Olympics? What he did during his time?
I don't really remember po right now.
Okay, I'll give you a clue, Isa. Ask him why if it's true that he bought a pair of wrestling shoes instead of high cut shoes. No,
Okay
really.
po,
Ask him. Oh,
I'll
totoo.
ask.
Yan, the reason raw doon, according to the other legends, is because gusto niya siya lang yung may sapatos na yun. Hindi niya alam, wrestling shoes yung nabili niya.
Sige po, I'll ask.
Yan. For the other, okay. Last question for everybody, for the girls for this round. I'm just curious, what do you watch? Do you watch the NBA or do you watch the WNBA? If kung ano man yung liga pinapanood nyo, can you tell me who you follow and why? Sige, Isa, ikaw lang muna. Since you're there na.
Right now, before po, NBA, and I support Lakers po because ever since I was small, my dad has been supporting Lakers and we're really big Kobe fans, even
Alright.
until now.
Okay. How about you, Monique?
Now I'm rooting for the Phoenix Suns, and I root for them because I like how Kobe mentored Devin Booker, and it really shows in his game how it really shows in Devin Booker's game how Kobe mentored him. And yeah, NBA is what I watch. But I watch WNBA, but just the highlights.
Alright. How about you, Ian?
Medyo same as Monique din. So parang And I'm more of a Lakers fan talaga because I admire Kobe, like his shooting skills, his everything, his skills of basketball. And then um, right now I'm kind of also rooting for the Suns because of Devin Booker then. So there. But also for WNBA, as much as sorry, may naririnig kayo. For WNBA naman po, I also watch highlights like in YouTube or in Instagram. Like there's basketball accounts. So there, yeah.
Alright. And finally, Dea.
Oh, I watch NBA. And same po kay Monique. I'm rooting for Phoenix Suns. Pero yung favorite ko po talaga si Steph Curry because I admire his shooting skills, three-point shooter. And yeah.
Alright. Bro,
Hindi, naisip ko puro Devin Booker, parang feeling Kendall Jenner tong mga to ha. Devin Booker yung... Hindi, pero magaling. I love him lalo nung pumasok si Chris Paul, parang nabuo yung ano nila eh. I love the Suns. Sila rin, sa kanila rin ako kampe. For it's among the four left. Mamaya na to bro. Next ko, ikaw na mag...
pwede na. Sinabi ko na yung pangalan eh.
Oh, sige.
Wala. Okay.
Bawal sumagot si Mr. Moby Martires dito ha.
Moby, bawal ka ha?
Sorry, Dr. Moby Martires pala. Sorry. Ang question ko to win this ball would be, since na-mention na ni Sir Brian yung grandfather ni Issa, si Yoyong Martires, na isa sa mga idol ko rin dati na sobrang bilis. Mas mabilis pa sa internet namin yon. Anong team siya naglaro? If I remember correctly, number 14 siya, pero anong team siya naglaro as point guard? Whoever answers first sa PBA, whoever answers first will win this ball. Bawal ka, Dr. Ubi.
Ako pwede?
Hindi pwede.
Okay.
Ayun. Since hinihintay natin, bro, kung sino una makasagot nun, girls, na-mention nyo kanina, Devin Booker and Kobe, ganyan. Do you look up to kahit sa Philippines or the WNBA, or do you look up to a female basketball player, or do you know of someone na magaling na, magaling to I forgot her name, meron sa WNBA, pero is there someone na babae naman, Philippines or abroad? Dea?
From Ateneo po, women's basketball, graduate na siya si Villamor. Similar po yung position namin and sobrang amazed ako sa skills niya and like as a guard. And siya talaga yung one of the people na nag-inspire sa akin to play and pursue this sport.
Nice. Thanks, Dea. Ikaw naman, Ienne.
I forgot her name. I'm sorry. Basta she's a rookie in WNBA. I'm trying to look for her name right now.
Sige, okay lang.
But
Okay lang.
yeah. So
Okay.
yun.
Good. Ikaw, Issa.
Mine po, she's an American college basketball player. Her name is Paige Buekers. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name,
Yun.
but she's really talented and she has really good skills.
I believe you. Nakikita ko siya, parati siya sa Instagram di ba? Monique, ikaw.
For me, maybe the person who really I look up to is from Ateneo as well. I'm not sure if she graduated now, but her name is Atebo Moslares. I really like how shifty she is as a guard and her dribbling and how she's able to move the ball around and make everyone involved in the team.
Nice. Thank you. I'd like to pass the mic to Chadrick. Any more questions for the girls? Ay, nawala si Chad. On cue, On cue. Nung tinawag ko siya, nawala. Ayun. Next question for the girls. Name 1, 2, or 3 girls among your batch. One year ahead, 1 year down, or among your batch. Na sa tingin nyo, uy, magaling din tong babaeng to, pero mas magaling ako. Name 1, 2, or 3 girls na you feel na oh, she's good also. Let's start with you, Ienne. Ikaw malakas yung tawa.
Oh, syempre naman ang magaling din sila, no? Issa, Monique, and Dea. Lahat sila magaling.
Okay. Yung wala
Yeah,
dito
the three of them.
yung wala dito sa show.
Well, she's not my batchmate, I think. She's younger, and she's from Miriam, Camille Malasco.
Good.
Like
Ano?
she actually improved a lot. So parang okay, she's better than me na.
Kahit makakalaban mo yun in the future. Ano? Naalala mo na yung WNBA player?
Hindi pa rin po.
Okay. Ikaw, Issa, who do you think plays well among your peers?
Ienne, Galgana, Monique, Fetalvero, Sarmiento. Yeah.
Aside from these girls,
I guess like I'm really proud of my teammates in Pobel. They really improved. So they're all really good and really passionate po. So yeah. So
Okay,
my
good.
old Pobel team.
Okay, good. Ikaw, Dea, huwag mo sabihin yung mga nandito sa show, ha?
Sasabihin ko pala po. Pero yung teammates ko po sa Miriam and Ateneo. And lalo na yung sa Ateneo kasi nakita ko rin how much we improved as a team. And I'm glad that we really stay committed. Lalo na nga yung pandemic. And I'm hoping na makikita ko pa rin sila to play. And makakalaro ko pa rin sila in the future.
Nice. And Monique?
Syempre yung my old partner in crime and Miriam, Camille Nolasco. And also actually Ian was actually my rival in grade school. And we went against each other. But yeah, also Ian, Issa, and Dea.
Okay. Ayaw niyo mag-shoutout sa coach niyo, yung poging coach ng Ateneo? Dea?
Me. I can do it. Shout out to Coach LA, Coach Ron, Coach PJ, Coach Bacon, Coach Pat, Coach Neil, and all my other coaches there.
Okay. Love ko dun yung Coach LA tsaka Coach Ron. Love ko yung dalawang yan. Go ahead. Chadrick.
Yes. Sorry na disconnect. Total, since leagues naman pinag-uusapan natin, gusto ko lang magpa-share ng experience sa kanila. Since matagal na yung mga huling leagues natin eh. More than a year na po, if I'm right, di ba? So, simulan natin kay Issa. Share experiences sa mga leagues, major leagues na nasalihan mo.
So my team before joined WNCAA and WBL, and it was a really fun experience because we got to go against many teams. We also played tune-up games with other teams, and even win or lose, celebrate pa rin. That's what I love about my team talaga. We're always so happy.
Thank you. Si Dea naman.
Siguro yung most memorable kong league, yung UAAP. Kasi last year, sobrang lucky namin na one of the first talaga na like last year was the first year na magkaroon ng girls basketball team na UAAP. And kahit hindi kami nanalo before, sobrang nakita ko pa rin how bonded yung team namin. And yun, nagsiselebrate, same kay Issa na nagsiselebrate pa rin talaga kami even if talo. And yeah, nag-enjoy lang kami. Yun yung important din.
How about Ienne?
Same as Dea and Issa, na parang kahit win or lose, there's like smiles all over everyone's faces pa rin. So parang bawi na lang next time. So parang our parents keep on pushing us pa rin. So I miss that. And I also miss playing with other different teams and improving as well.
Okay, Monique.
For me, maybe I have two leagues that are really memorable. First is my first championship in the WNCAA when I was grade 8. It's actually a really cool series against St. Paul, and it was really a hard fought battle, and I really enjoyed winning winning that championship. And also the other league, it's actually called the DepEd League. It's like the Filipino version of NCAA in the US, where people go head to head and whoever loses gets knocked out. So along with Dea was actually with me when we won district champions. Although we didn't reach Palarong Pambansa, I think this winning district champions is actually a really cool thing to achieve.
Okay, thank you. After hearing all your answers, sobrang na-miss ko talaga maglaro sa mga liga, lalo playing for ProEx, di ba, Tito Dodo? So, yun, Sir Brian.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay. Bro, meron na tayong winner yata.
Sino?
The winner is Miss Ellen Rose Bento Galgana, Royal
Yun.
Blue Orange team of
Yes,
Mr.
tama.
Yoyong Martires.
Kinonfirm ko sa anak ni Yoyong Martires at yes, first team daw ni Idol yan sa PBA. Royal Blue Orange, kinonfirm ko. Congratulations. I'll message you later, Mami Ellen. Alam ko sino gagamit ng bola.
Oh, tumatawa na ngayon.
Congratulations. I'll send you the ball tomorrow. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, my question to the girls. Kasi we usually ask this naman to the others, bro. Kumbaga, would you recall a game where you were really, kumbaga, pressured or the game was on the line? Did you ever experience that or tense moments since you started playing the game? Let's start with Monique.
Maybe for me, the most pressuring game was my first game as a like when I was grade 9. I played my first game. I even started in that game. So parang the jitters, the pressure, the nervousness was all there. You could see me na nanggigigil with the ball, but with the help of my teammates and my previous coach, parang I was able to get myself together and deliver in that game.
Alright. Dea?
Sa UAAP po siguro yung most pressuring because we played against like teams na they've been playing na ever since. Yung team ko sa Ateneo, onti lang yung may experience namin na mag-compete. Yung iba, first time to play basketball. So, definitely nakaka-pressure to play against experienced and very competitive teams.
How about you, Issa?
When I was grade 9 po, my age was fit pa for the juniors team requirement. So, I was the eldest po among like super young kids. So, super nakaka-pressure because they're really depending on me na. I have no older teammates to depend on. So, it was really me. So, yeah, I really got nervous every game. And thank you to my coach, Coach Julie, for supporting me lang and coaching me and helping me throughout the league.
And finally, Ian? Naku, nag-free shot si Ian.
Pang-picture ata si Ian.
Nag-free shot na.
Okay.
Anyway, sige. We'll get back to Ian. Bro?
No, I'm sure kasi Chad prepared many questions. I'd like to pass the mic to Chad. Go ahead, Chad.
Thank you. Thank you for passing it to me. Gusto ko lang matanong, medyo ni-reserve ko to, pero sige, ask ko na. What is the hardest part of playing basketball as a female? Gusto ko lang malaman yung experience. Let's start with Dea.
Siguro yun kasi yung mindset ng mga tao na babae ka, bakit basketball yung nilalaro mo? Pero that didn't stop me from pursuing the sport. So, I'm glad na kahit pa paano nare-recognize pa rin naman yung basketball, female basketball. Pero sana, like, really hoping na mas ma-recognize pa siya and yung potential ng women's basketball.
How about Monique?
Um, Maybe I don't really experience that. I think it's really more of a mental battle for you. Because I mean, for me actually, because as like girls in general, parang malilit kami. Like we can't match the level of basketball of men's basketball because we have our own pace, we have our own place. We play very differently from how men play. So I think it's more of really a mental battle. How will you balance that with men's basketball?
Thank you for that. Si Isa naman.
Yeah, same rin with Monique. It's more mentally challenging. Because given naman yun, like, we have different biological composition with boys. So, they're really taller and stronger. So, I guess it just comes out, it's just gonna matter in your head, like, whether you think that you can do it, you think you can be stronger, and yeah.
Yen, did you hear the question a while ago? Or you want me to repeat?
Oh, sorry, can you repeat na lang din?
Okay, sure. The question is, what is the hardest part of playing basketball as a female?
For me, I think it's parang the same lang din as Monique and Isa. Like, ano yung sasabihin mo sa sarili naman, parang, are you gonna let the other people's opinion affect you? Na parang, hindi ka magaling, babae ka, hindi mo dapat nilalaro yan. So parang, no, I will just grab it as a motivation na parang, no, I can do better. If boys can do it, I can do it as well. So parang, same lang din. There.
Yun, thank you for the wonderful answers. Normal talaga sa society natin mga stereotypes lalo sa women's basketball. Hopefully soon lalong ma-promote, lalong umangat ang women's basketball. Sir Brian?
Okay. I will pass my question because I want the girls to be the ones asking the question. Girls, I am giving you the floor to ask one question each to our special co-host for today. Who ask him anything. Let's start with Monique. Mukhang may magandang tanong si Monique kay Chad.
What team in the NBA are you rooting for?
Actually, since bata pa ako, Golden State na talaga yung team ko. Eh ngayon, laglag sa playoffs, kaya abang na lang next year yan.
Oh, how about you, Ian?
Naunahan na ako ni Monique. So, ano, what else? So parang, so yun, when did you start playing basketball?
Kwento ko lang, bata pa ako, most of my family members not into basketball talaga. Pero since sa bahay namin, may court kami. Doon nag-try lang ako mag-shooting at the age of 7 and until now, I still love the sport.
Dea?
What's your position in basketball?
Oh, in the past few years, I've been playing center and forward, but right now, since nagtangkar na din mga kasama ko, I still play forward, pero I'm practicing right now being a guard.
And finally, Issa.
What's your favorite part about playing basketball?
Pinaka-favorite ko talaga is enjoyment. Yung madami ako na-meet na friends, I meet new teammates, And I consider them family na rin kasi lagi ko sila nakakasama. And that's it. That's the best part of playing the game.
Galing, galing.
Ako rin pwede mag-ask kay Chad.
Sure!
Kanina pa ako eh.
Balik na ako dito.
Okay, Chad, since puro girls yung guests natin ngayon, nag-iba ba yung pananaw mo bilang, yung when you see a girl playing basketball, nag-iba ba yung pananaw mo na sa kanila? Yun yung question ko, Chad.
Sa akin po, hindi naman po talaga. I think of basketball as a sport for both men and women. Kaya I don't have any ideas of girls playing that. Kaya same lang po.
Nice, Chad. And last question, attractive ba ang babaeng nagba-basketball?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Super attractive. Lalo same yung interest nyo. It gives more topic to talk about. Yun. Kaya para sa akin, mas okay yung, mas okay yung,
ano? Galing, Chad. Thank you.
Follow up ako kayo sa'yo, bro. Chad, do girls distract you when you play basketball? Especially kung beautiful girls yung nanonood or...
Honestly, sobra po. Kumbaga, pag may nakita po akong maganda, parang gusto ko na manalo agad, gusto ko tapusin yung laro. Pero, keep the way I play naman po lagi. Hindi lang po siguro papatalo sa mga emosyon na ganyan.
Yo,
Galing.
Pagkasado to
Galing. Ayun. Bro, may question ako sa girls.
Go ahead.
Girls, when you look at yourself, ano ang strength mo as a basketball player? And follow-up question to that is, ano ang gusto mong idagdag sa'yo? Kunyari ako, player ako, feeling ko, strength ko, leadership. Ang kulang sa akin, shooting. Ikaw, ano ang strength mo and you feel pwede mo pang i-improve on or idagdag? Go ahead, Monique. Sige.
Maybe one of my strengths is really my willingness to learn. I really like learning new things, and I really try my best to apply them during any type of game, whether it be 1-on-1, 3-on-3, 5-on-5, or just a normal pickup basketball. And I think another strength for me also is my speed, I guess. Since I'm really small, I really try to develop my speed so that I could outrun and outdribble other people who are taller than me.
Nice. Issa, ikaw.
I think one of a strength of mine is my eagerness to improve on myself and my being a team player. Because I really value being a team player, not just a leader, dapat both. And if I want to improve something, probably my speed as well.
Nice. Hey, you and your dad naman, you work out a lot eh. Kaya-kaya niya yan. Ikaw, Dea.
Same po, yung pagiging team player. Last year, ako yung, and this year, yung team captain. And doon ko nakita yung strength ko sa pag-lead ng team. And siguro another strength ko, shooting. And yung eagerness ko rin to learn and gain new skills.
Okay, good. Ikaw, Ienne, anong strength mo and anong gusto mong i-add na skill, if ever?
I think my strength is, I believe, baka shooting or a little bit of dribbling. And as well as team play. Like, I encourage my team to be united, to be able to execute the play perfect. And then I want to improve my strength and my speed, because I'm just 5', so I need to be fast and keep up with the big girls.
Thank you, Ian. Chad?
Magtatanong po ba ako?
Ikaw, kung gusto mo.
Sige. Naisip ko lang din bigla. Total, usapan naman natin ngayon skills and stuff. During this pandemic, paano kayo nakaka-cope sa pag-enhancement ng skills nyo? Like, may online training ba kayo sa school or naka-enroll kayo sa mga clubs, ganun? Let's start with Dea.
Nagtitrain ako with the college basketball team ng Ateneo. And I always play kasi may court kami here sa village. So, I always play with my neighbors, like 3-on-3. And yeah, so I train like every day kahit hindi sa college basketball team. Asynchronous and own training lang.
Okay, thank you for that. How about Monique?
For me naman, I think I was able to cope up with this pandemic since I have my brothers who train with me, and we have a court here at the back. So our afternoons are really filled with one-on-one. So our days are still really basketball. And I also train with Dea also in the college team of Ateneo. And yeah, so I was able to enhance my skills and learn new things.
Okay, thank you. How about Issa?
I also train with my dad and my brother in the court, and because we have one here. And last school year, there were also Zoom trainings for the team.
Okay, lastly, Ienne.
Since the pandemic started, as much as possible, I try to improve my skills as well because we also have a basketball court here. So I also train with my brother at afternoon. So there. And now, so parang hindi na ako masyadong nakakapag-play. So I try to do strength and conditioning naman.
Okay, thank you for the answers. Yun na po mga question ko. Sir Brian?
Alright, let me ask the girls. Ito, curious lang ako. If you're not playing basketball, what activity would you be most likely doing? What thing would you most likely doing? It could be a sport, it could be a hobby, it could be a game, or anything. Let's start with Monique.
For me, maybe if I'm not playing basketball, I would be pursuing my dream of having a bake shop, right? Because I really love to bake and I also cook from time to time. So I think I would really focus on that since I really enjoy it and I really think it could be something in the future.
Oh, nice. Alright. Dea?
Same po. I also bake and cook. And siguro yun po yung gagawin ko ngayon, lalo na since my mom has a small business. I-help ko talaga siya sa pag-bake.
Wow. Ian?
If I were not playing basketball right now, maybe I would still be playing football since it was my first sport and most of my cousins are playing football so baka ma-influence pa nila ako until now. So there.
And finally, Issa.
For me po, if I'm not playing basketball, I'd probably be watching Netflix and spending time with my family or trying to learn a new hobby or a skill.
Nice. Okay, mga ano pala to, mga negosyante pala to, bro.
Galing, no?
Oo.
Sobrang na-impress ako sa inyo. Galing ninyo. Pati sa'yo, Chad. I'm so happy na ikaw yung napili kong co-host and silang apat yung guest. Galing nyo. Sobrang thank you. Um, ako, if I were, alam ko malapit na tayo matapos, Sir Brian. If I were to ask, no, in fact, hindi na ask. I'd like to, ano, thank na lang
Yeah.
the girls and your parents for saying yes. And not a question, but each girl, I'd like to invite you to do a shout out to anybody. Promote your IG, TikTok, whatever. Um, and yun lang. And go ahead. Let's start with you, Issa.
I guess thank you to my family and my friends for always supporting me, and also to all my coaches who coached me and trained me. Because you guys all helped me to become the person who I am today.
Nice. Thanks, Isa. And hello to your dad. Kailangan ko na magpatingin ng sa mata. And hello to your mom. Let's do Ian, ikaw. Any shout outs? Oh, and Instagram.
First of all, I wanted to thank you for this opportunity, and as well as my family members and my teammates for always supporting me. And I also want to shout out for two things. One is I just started a business. It's called Rug and Roll in Instagram. So if you have free time, just please check it out. So and second is please watch Rack of Ages from PETA. So if you want tickets, just text me. So there. Thank you.
Baka i-text ka ni Chad.
Grabe, negosyante talaga itong mga guest
Galing.
natin, ha? Kung ano-ano
Galing.
mga...
Galing. Thanks, Ian. And yeah, repeat ulit yung business mo. Say it again, please.
It's Rug and Roll PH.
Rug and Roll PH sa Instagram.
Yes.
Tama?
Po.
Okay, good. Thank you. Dea.
Thank you po for having me, first of all. And I would like to thank my parents, my relatives for being very supportive, and my friends. And yun, I'll promote na rin po yung small business ng mom ko.
Please.
Delicious Delights sa Instagram.
Saan niya nakuha yung pangalan Delicious?
Sa akin po yata eh.
Catchy, ha? Catchy.
Delicious. Say it again, Dea, sa Instagram. Say it again.
Delicious Delights po.
Okay. Good.
Mukhang-
And hello to your parents.
Mukhang pwede ko i-guess sa food show ko to, ha?
Oh, gawa ka food show. Tapos sila yung galing. Maano lahat.
Sige nga,
And-
sige nga. Isip natin.
Oh. And Monique, any shout outs or Instagram?
I would like to thank you for this opportunity to join this podcast. I would like to shout out my brothers, Kobe, Kuya, my mom and dad, and also my titos who are watching, Tito Spanky, Tito Ye, my cousins, and Coach Neil, if you're watching, thank you.
Hello to Kobe from Rocco, and hello to your parents. Please thank them for me. Yun, thank you very much. And congrats again sa nanalo ng bola. Pakisabi na lang, i-text ako mamaya para sa address. Thank you again, MTC Sports. Go ahead, Chad. Thank you. Chad, baka may gusto kang sabihin or last question?
Sige. Bigay tayo last question. Since nasa high school tayo ngayon, I'm pretty sure high school, may mga relationships na ba kayo? With, relationship or in a relationship, single or not? Na-curious lang ako bigla.
Patay tayo dyan.
Sige, tanungin. Go.
Sino mo na tatanungin mo?
Sino?
Si Ienne muna.
Yeah.
I'm NBSB, so no, mommy, don't worry, wala pa. So there, wala po.
How about Issa?
Wala rin po.
Nanonood tatay mo, kaya sabihin mo dapat
Wala
wala.
po.
Si Dea naman.
Wala po.
Puro wala. Baka tayo naka-live tayo ngayon.
Si Monique.
Si Monique.
I don't have a relationship right now.
Good.
I'd be
Good girl.
I'd be surprised if somebody said yes.
Oh, no, nanonood lahat ng parents biglang, ay, oo, meron ako.
Loko ka talaga, Chad.
Ayun,
Teka,
pero,
Chad. Ikaw kaya tanungin namin.
yun. Are you in a relationship?
Wala po dito. Wala po.
Okay.
Focus lang po ngayon sa sports academics.
Oo.
Galing.
Pwede na mag-host si Chad. Mahilig sa controversy. Yun ang gusto ko.
Ayun.
Yun.
Ako, I'm good. Thank you very much, girls, Chad, Sir Brian. Thank you very much again for this time. And girls, I hope hindi ito ang last time. I want to guest you again in the future. Or baka naman kayo ang co-host. So please be ready. Yun lang. Thank you again. Thank you very much.
Ako lang may dagdag na pala ako sa girls. Kumbaga, this is something that you could look into. Kumbaga, I know you're into basketball. It's not yet that popular, pero kasi ito yung sport bro ni Thea, netball. Kasi it's really made for girls. Basta look it up, netball. Kasi ang netball ngayon, most of the players are coming from volleyball, from basketball. Technically the same, different court but everything. Pero it's a popular sport abroad. Yun. Instant national team kayo pagka nakano kayo.
Yun yung walang ano, di ba? Parang
walang backboard.
Walang
tapos
backboard.
Tapos they use a volleyball.
Oh. Yes.
Tapos wala dribbling, it's more on passing and ano.
Yeah.
Basta may positions lang, not physical.
Nice.
Anyway, so kung wala ng questions, can I ask everybody to give me their best smile para magkaroon tayo ng konting wait lang. Yan. Alright, on 3 girls, give me your best smile. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there you go. Bro, ikaw, any last words on your end?
Aside from thanking MDC Sports, next week, ang isang sponsor natin is Soul Academy. They're going to give away shirts and some stuff. So, pero next week yata shirts muna. So thank you again to MDC Sports and Soul Academy. And ulit, girls, thank you sa inyo, sa parents ninyo, Chad. And also, always please keep safe and healthy. Huwag muna kayo lumabas. Okay? Thank you, Sir Brian.
I-invite ko yung dalawang may ano. Oh yeah, go ahead, Chad. Yeah.
Singit lang po ako. I forgot to
Go.
Gusto ko thank you kay Tito Dodo, Sir Brian for inviting me here as a co-host. For the guests, thank you girls for letting me ask the questions. Thank you for the support of my family, my friends from De La Salle Isabel, my classmates, and Lakewood School of Alabang. Thank you everyone and hope to see you soon again.
Instagram mo, Chad. Instagram.
Pati TikTok na din, Tito.
Yes, go.
And kung gusto niyo lang, follow niyo ako sa Instagram at ChabCD. Lagi naman ako online. So, yun lang.
Sige, follow kita. Yun.
Awesome show. Thanks guys.
Yes, thank you everybody. Bro, yung dalawang may food business gusto kong ma-invite yan. Tingnan natin paano para ma-help din natin showcase niya. It's every Saturdays naman.
Yes.
Anyway, so as we end, thank you again, bro Dodo, bro Chadrick, thanks. And i-invite kita mag-co-host talaga pero ngayon as against talagang pro athletes.
Tingnan natin.
Tingnan natin yan. Then thanks again Ienne, thanks Dea, thanks Issa, and thanks Monique. We hope you enjoyed. Sabi ko sa inyo, mag-enjoy kayo eh. Everybody, have a good dinner. Good dinner. Stay safe and have a safe week ahead. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Lalaban hanggang sa dulo. Hindi ako siyang lalaban hanggang sa dulo. Taglay ko ang puso ng kampiyon. 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 Taglay ko ang puso ng kampiyon.
Makakamit mo ang pangarap, huwag na huwag kang bibitaw. Limitado ang paligid, layuan